If you're watching this video, it means that you've run your ads, you've proven your funnel, you've got your campaigns where they need to be, you've trimmed the fat, you're starting to hit your target CPA, and you want to figure out how to scale your success. So I'm going to walk you through the process that I always use every single time that's helped me achieve massive results from my clients. So the first thing that you have to do is identify potential, what I call those Google data buckets to expand. You need to build experiments that match with your YouTube or your ad persona, and then rinse and repeat. It's a very simple process, but it makes a huge difference. So when I talk about your YouTube persona, I'm talking about the targeting options inside of AdWords that are allowing you to reach the right people with the right message and hit your target CPA. And so what you're going to do with this is you're going to take that image of the person, so all of their demographic information, their locations, the times of day, the days of week, the devices, their income, those types of things, and put that into what I'm going to call your cookie cutter mold. And what you're going to do then is you're going to basically take that cookie cutter and you're just going to apply it to every single one of the potential Google data buckets that look promising. So it may be affinity audiences or in-market audiences or custom audiences. You're going to take that cookie cutter profile and start feeding other types of traffic through it. And so what you want to do is apply it, your targeting, run your experiment for 2 to 3 days. If you're seeing conversions, it can go through and trim the fat. Great, you'll be on to the next step. But this is kind of the process. It gets, everyone thinks scaling is this big, sexy process that you just add more budget and you're off to the races. For me, it's been less about putting more money behind one campaign and duplicating what's been working on one campaign and adding different types of targeting to find more people. So that's kind of the process I go through and do this. Once again, very simple, but makes a huge difference. And then once you get something that's working, rinse and repeat just to maximize the number of customers that you'll see. The one thing I will tell you about YouTube advertising is I've always found that there's a point where you're going to hit a plateau, that you can't spend more per day profitably. With some of my customers will get up, it'll be $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 a day. They're pumping in volume. They say, well, I want to go to 10 grand a day, but we can't do it profitably. And that's where we try the other device type. So if we're doing desktop, that's where we expand to mobile and see if we can expand. Or I start saying, this is kind of what we're going to get from YouTube. It's a great base. Now let's go look at some other channels. So this is kind of the process we go through. And it's something that makes a huge difference for my business is this very systematic, steady, experimental approach to expanding. And when you get it to work, it produces some incredible results.